Welcome to Business Line's State of the Economy podcast, where you'll find insight, analysis, and the story behind the numbers.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Business Line podcast. We have with us today Mr. Mathew Abraham, President of the United Planters Association of South India, the apex trade body for the sector in the region. Mr. Abraham is a managing director and CEO of Kanan Devan Hills Plantation Company, the largest tea plantation company in South India. As we all know, the plantation sector plays a key role in the country's economy. Apart from supporting thousands of livelihoods, the plantation sector has been playing a key role in helping the country earn foreign exchange and also maintain the ecology. The year 2024 has been a blend of both challenges and opportunities for the plantation sector. From tea to coffee, rubber to spices, every segment witnessed unique hurdles and some silver linings shaping the trajectory of both domestic and global commodity markets. While prices of most of the plantation commodities such as tea, coffee, cardamom, and rubber and pepper witnessed a bullish trend during the year, the sector faced increasing challenges such as erratic climatic patterns impacting the production and rising costs, among others. We have Mr. Abraham here to share more on what happened during the year and also the outlook. So, welcome, Mr. Abraham, to this podcast. So, how was the year for the country's plantation sector in general?
The year 2024 has been a blend of both challenges and opportunities for the plantation sector. As the year witnessed an interplay of climatic extremes, geopolitical turbulences, and market dynamics, each leaving an indelible mark on production, pricing, and trade of key plantation commodities. The plantation commodities like tea, coffee, natural rubber, cardamom, and pepper in South India, which are under OPAC's domain, have experienced hurdles as well as certain silver linings, shaping the trajectory of both domestic and global commodity markets. Geopolitical tensions further complicated the global economic outlook in 2024, and the ongoing conflicts in regions like Russia, Ukraine, and West Asia resulted in disruptions to key maritime routes like Suez Canal, and the drought situation also affected the freight transit through Panama Canal, which resulted in inflated transportation costs for the commodities.
Has the buoyancy in plantation commodities helped recovery in the sector?
The price increase was largely a supply side phenomenon rather than a demand side factor, as there has been a decline in production due to the adverse impact of climate change, which is indeed not a very encouraging scenario. The price increase in the plantation commodities, hence, must be seen in the right context against the increase in cost of production, and it may be noted that higher prices do not necessarily translate to higher profits, as the input costs, like increase in wages, an increase in costs of fertilizers, pesticides, petrol, diesel, etc., have all gone up manyfold. The present price rise, therefore, mostly gets nullified, and as a matter of fact, in real terms, the commodity prices are still on a decline.
What is the outlook in terms of opportunities and challenges for the sector?
As mentioned earlier, the present price rise in most of the commodities was either due to domestic shortage, as in the case of tea and natural rubber, global shortage in the case of coffee, and both domestic and global shortage with regard to cardamom and pepper. As per the latest report from ICRA, tea prices are expected to soften going forward, and with the anticipated revision in wage rates, margins are expected to come under further stress. Whereas for coffee and spices, the prices in the short term are expected to be positive.
What needs to be done to overcome the challenges and sustain the growth?
Importantly, what needs to be done is to have a holistic approach for all plantation commodities to enable the sector to be cost competitive in the marketplace by optimizing mechanization while simultaneously also investing in long term field developmental programs, which are highly capital intensive and will require government support in terms of subsidies to be sustainable. Special focus is also required in research and development by increasing financial allocations, for which government support is critical to enable cutting edge research to quickly release new climate resilient clones to help plantations improve both yield and quality, which will enable cost reduction and product premiumization. On the demand side, there is a requirement to initiate augmenting domestic consumption of tea, coffee, and spices through generic promotion measures and a well structured brand building exercise for positioning the Indian plantation products in emerging and traditional markets so as to recapture and increase the share of Indian plantation products in the global market space.
On that note, I thank Mr. Abraham for taking his time out and sharing his views on the outlook for the plantation sector. Thank you, sir. Thank you all.